College. It has been wonderful to join this. It's been a wonderful experience, especially the all the guests. They were very wonderful, and their presentation was really an eye opener. Thank you very much. Inspiring and a very pleasant experience. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Mohammed Imrozuddin. So it was really a fantastic conference. For the lack of nail, the shoe was lost. For the lack of shoe, the horse was lost. So even the small thing was very carefully planned and very meticulously done. And special thanks to Hamid sir for taking a lot of care in making this conference a grand success, and especially to our chairman of this session, that is Dr. Anwar Sabat sir and Nasirullah sir, for nicely coordinating our session, sir. So it's really a fantastic conference. Inshallah, we'll come to know more about this in the future. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir. This is Dr. Valli from Sri Krishnaswamy College. And really, we enjoyed a lot and we gathered a lot of knowledge from this conference. All the sessions opened new vistas of research, and this conference has given a lens to look at everything around us in a different way. I congratulate the organizers for organizing such a wonderful session. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Bharat, if all the sessions are over, you can hand it over to Sadiq.
Sir, shall we wind it up now?
Yeah, now if all the rooms are over, all parallel sessions are over, then you can hand it over to Sadiq.
Give me a minute, sir. We'll just find out.
Hello, sir. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Good evening.
I'm
yes,
a research scholar of JNTU, and I first of all I want to congratulate to Hamid sir. Why? Because from the beginning he has been giving a good response for us, especially to me. Every time, whenever I call that person, that sir, very politely and very efficiently he gave me answer, and he did his job well. And along with that person and other members also who worked well, who are in that committee, they also worked well. And once again, I congratulate to everyone, whoever have worked in this team. Thank you, one and all. It was a wonderful session, sir. Thank
you. Whether all the parallel sessions are over?
Sir, only Ismail sir. I think it's not at over.
Our session is over long back.
Oh, okay, then
yeah,
I can start, sir. Oh, okay, right, sir, right, sir.
Then we can go on to
yes, sir.
The final part. Thank you very much, participants, for your nice feedback. Yes. Okay, Faratullah and Shafiq, please go ahead and hand it over to Sadiq.
Yes, sir. I request Dr. Sadiqul Amin to propose the vote of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and good evening to everyone. As the curtains are down on this one-day virtual conference on cultural representation in 21st century literature, any accomplishment of this gravity requires the effort and cooperation of so many people. In this regard, so many people were involved in the smooth conduct of this eventual conference. I wish to acknowledge everyone who played an instrumental role behind the success of this event. We are profusely thankful for our esteemed chairman, Miyasi Nawab Muhammad Abdul Ali Azim Shah, Honorary Secretary, Janab Ilyas Said Sahib, a treasurer, Janabiam Najimuddin Sahib, for their wonderful support. I thank our dynamic principal and head, Department of English, Dr. S. Bashir Ahmed, for the inaugural address and all his constant motivation and guidance in all such academic venture. I thank Professor Sheikh Mohammed, Vice Principal Academic, for spearheading this whole mission and delivering a felicitation address. I also thank Dr. Kamal Nasser, Vice Principal, Administration. At the outset, let me take the pleasure of thanking our chief guest of the inauguration session, Professor Vibha Sharma, Department of English, Aligarh Muslim University. Thank you, madam, for consenting to be the chief guest and delivering a keynote speech and present throughout the day. Your presence has been refreshing, valuable, and indeed, it is very, very pleasant for us. We remain extremely grateful to three plenary speakers. Number one, I thank Dr. V.K. Karthika, Professor, NIT Trichy, for delivering her ideas on the topic mythological imprints on contemporary cultural and literary narratives. Secondly, I thank Dr. Shanthichitra, novelist, short story writer, associate professor and head of department, SRM Institute of Technology, for delivering her plenary talk on cultural representation of 21st century literature. Thirdly, I thank Dr. S. Karthik Kumar, associate professor, Department of English, Annamalai University, for sharing his knowledge on the topic nature versus culture. We record our deepest sense of gratitude to these experts for playing a significant role in the expansion of our knowledge base. Their presentations were truly insightful and deeply engaging. I thank chairpersons of today's conference, Dr. Anwar Sadat, Dr. G.V. Naresh, Dr. A.K. Muhammad Ali, Dr. H. Abdul Hadi, Dr. A. Shahul Hamid, Dr. J. Ahmed Miran, Mr. I. Amalraj, Dr. P. Prasanna, and Dr. P. Harshini, and co-hosts Dr. S. Ismail Muhammad, Dr. Syed Nasrullah Bhakti Ali, Dr. Syed Samsuddin, Dr. Zahir Abdul Ghafoor, and Malcolm, for investing their valuable time for this academic venture. I am sure that trenchant and insightful comments would help the budding research scholars to recalibrate their views. We are highly indebted to Professor A. Syed Sakmat Ahmed, Associate Professor and Head in Charge, for his consistent support and motivation. And we thank the members of the Advisory Committee, Professor Burhanuddin Dalvi, who delivered a vote of thanks this morning, Dr. Anwar Sadat, Director IQAC, who briefed the theme of this conference, Professor S. Wesley Jaykumar, who introduced one of the plenary speakers, Dr. G.V. Naresh, Dr. G. Sheikh Abdul Wahab, Dr. A.K. Muhammad Ali, Head in Charge Shift 2, for their unstinted support and perennial guidance. We record our deepest sense of gratitude to the wonderful team, the Alpha Researchers Academy, with whom we have collaborated for this conference. We thank them for supporting us technically and wholeheartedly. I extend my profound thanks. I repeat, I extend my profound thanks to Dr. S. Vijay Kumar, a research consultant and events manager, who is kind enough to take a role of co-host in the afternoon session. Dr. Sheikh Hamid, events manager and publication support. Then Mr. Mansoor, a technical support and strategist. Then Mr. Harun Rashid, accounts officer. Then the last one in the team, R. Rahul, the branding division. We take this opportunity to thank organizing secretaries, Dr. S. Sheikh Muhammad Ismail, Dr. H. Abdul Hadi, and the committee members as well. Dr. T. Abdul Rahman, Dr. A. Shahul Hamid, Dr. Syed Nasrullah Bakhtiari, Professor M. Muhammad Khalilur Rahman, Dr. Y. A. Zahir Abdul Ghafoor, Professor Syed Wali Wasim, Dr. G. Syed Samsuddin, Professor R. Syed Ahmed, and Dr. B. Rajan. We place on record our heartfelt thanks to the heads of the department, colleagues of our department, colleagues of other departments, and professors from other colleges for investing their valuable time amidst us. I take this opportunity to thank Professor Farhatullah and Professor Shafiq Pasha, two masters of ceremony, for hosting it. professionally and for their meticulous planning. And I also thank Professor Nazib for introducing the first plenary speaker. An event of this magnitude will not be successful without many hands coming together for a common cause. We are sure that this conference will foster your knowledge on the topic. We are indeed profoundly thankful to all the participants and paper presenters of this conference. Without your support and patronage, this event would not have been a grand success. In the interest of time, I may not able to acknowledge each one of you individually. However, we express our deepest gratitude to you all, both individually and collectively. This day is special because of you. Thank you very much for making it significant and meaningful. We truly value your presence. And finally, we want to just say this. We look forward to your associations for our future events. I thank you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sadiq.
Dear participants,
thank you, sir.
Dear participants, before leaving the call, please fill in the feedback form, the link of which I am posting in the chat box. Yes, please find the link in the chat box. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all for your participation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all for your participation and support. Kindly provide the feedback, which is going to help us a long way. So kindly give your feedback before you leave the room. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.